course, we talked about this earlier. NFL is not starting to crack down now on defensive players who, you know, try to headhunt, you know, go after these guys with the intentions of, you know, necessarily knocking them out of the game, but definitely hurting them. Just want to get you guys' thoughts. Do you think the NFL is going too far with this? You know, they should let the guys play. I guess we go around. We do Derek last. I guess we go around and get everybody's thoughts on that. What about you, Lawrence?
I think the NFL is lightweight hypocrites. I mean, just on GP, I think it's a serious issue, and players got to be protected, and they got to protect themselves. But the you know, NFL is making money. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it in a business sense. The one connection that I'm kind of making this outside the box, but it's like, you know, supposedly there's supposed to be a lockout coming up, and you know, one of the things that the union is going to be arguing about, you know what I'm saying, is about taking care of the players. And the other thing, you know, the NFL is trying to expand to an 18 game season, and you know, of course, you know, the argument is, well, more games is more injuries. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so now they're trying to clean up all the injuries and clean up any, you know what I'm saying, any health issues in terms of the players, to probably try to justify having a 18 game season. But yeah, I mean, something has to be done to, you know what I'm saying, it's like, let the boys be boys, let them play. But yeah, it's like, to a degree, it's like you got to chill out on this stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you too. But yeah, the NFL definitely hypocrites about it. You know, it's even more funny. Earlier in the week, after that, they fined Harrison for that hit, but they had a poster picture on NFL.com selling the poster of the hit. How hypocritical is that?
Yeah, yeah.
But then, and a lot of people, somebody posted it out there, and they got a lot of backlash, and they took it down. But I mean, that's been the ultimate hypocrite right there. All right, John, your thoughts on it?
Yeah, they just hypocrites. You know, they use big hits to sell the game, but they want to get rid of big hits or deter big hits in the game. Well, in the case of James Harrison, I'm glad he got fined.
Of course.
I wish he quit.
I mean, big hits are part of the game. Football is a collision sport. However, those guys there are a lot of guys that are hitting just for the sake of hitting. Now, if you know, square up, got your head up, you tackle the hell out of a guy, he's blowing snot bubbles, he gets a concussion, that's just tough. I mean, that's just how it goes. But if you like lowering your head and taking shots at defensive receivers, that's unacceptable. That's not sportsmanlike. And for the league to come down on it, it's like they should have done that a long time ago. And for all these guys this bitching about, oh, that's not how I play, I have to slow down. Well, if you tackle properly, you wouldn't have this problem. It's like it's holes in your technique that people have been letting you get away with. It's like traveling in the NBA. If they actually called traveling and everybody started getting dinged for it, it's not the league's fault because they were actually traveling and they decided to actually call it.
So
I mean, the league's basically just following up on rules. The leagues are enforcing rules they should have enforced.
Well, it's like Ronnie Harrison said. He admitted that when he played, he tried to knock people out, but he said finding him didn't do much good. He said he didn't care about suspensions. Fines. He said when he got suspended, that's when he felt it. He hated missing games. So,
and that's exactly what they need to do, because if you are a danger to yourself and every other player on that field. Remember Dennis Byrd, the cat that got paralyzed for the Lions?
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, no, it's the Jets. Mike Utley was the guy who got hit by the Lions. Dennis Byrd was the guy for the Jets. Dennis Byrd ran into a teammate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was incidental, but you never know. You could be putting your head down and hit a opponent, and they move out of the way. You're hitting a teammate. You're ending his career, or you're ending your own. So I have zero sympathy for guys. It's like you start suspending them. I don't care.
Who's the idiot that used to, from the Bears a few years ago that celebrated a touchdown and headbutted the concrete wall and got a concussion?
I don't remember who did that, but I know Gus Farrat headbutted the wall and got a concussion.
It might have been him. I know somebody was from the Bears. That's all I remember.
Wow.
All right.
Of all the teams Gus Frerotte played for, I don't think he believed it.
All right. Well, we're going to go into the games for Week 7. Of course, we're going to start with the Browns. They play the world champs, the defending champs this week. Do they have any chance in winning this game? Is that New Orleans, too?
If the Saints don't show up, and if yeah, that's about it.
Wait, what should their game plan be?
Run the ball.
Yeah. I mean, because they seem to do well staying in games in the first half, but just some in the second half they seem to just fall apart. Is it just adjustments?
The only thing that matters is as long as Colt McCoy's starting to get experience, that's the only thing that matters in this game.
I mean, they've married themselves to the run now. They don't have any running backs that can get outside anymore, except for James Davis. But for some reason, he's we can't see him like Nanny's face on Muppet Babies. So we're stuck running up the middle. It's gonna be a lot of Vickers up the middle, Hillis up the middle,
Yeah.
Bell up the middle, and the Saints D-line's too good for that. It's like, they're gonna have to put the ball in the hands of Colt McCoy to beat the Saints if they're gonna beat the Saints.
Right, so what's
And
everybody's
Eric
pick?
Wright can't be wrong because the Saints will tax that
You're gonna
ass.
be wrong a lot.
Right, what's everybody's picking now? I got the Saints by 10.
I say Mike Bell gonna rush for 200 yards against his former team. And
Oh, that's right. They
Browns
do got
by
it now.
no, I'm just.
I probably
That would be funny though.
say Saints by 14.
You know what? I'm gonna say Saints by 7 because I think the Browns
We'll keep it
might
close.
be,
That's
might
why.
be able to keep.
That's why I only
Saints
moved to
check.
10. Sean, what you got? Browns by 3?
No, I'm gonna pick the Saints by 11.
But plus the Saints might be pissed because they lost to somebody on the road last week.
Well, they made up for it against Tampa Bay.
They beat Tampa Bay like that was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, 2 weeks ago.
All right, next game, Sean's favorite team, Steelers, go down to Miami. He's second favorite city.
Oh yeah.
The Dolphins is funny team. They're 3-0 on the road. They're 0-2 at home. They're 0-2 at home. So I went with the Steelers in this game, but what can the Dolphins do to have a chance to win this? I'll pick the Steelers by 4.
I think I got the Dolphins winning. Steelers ain't that impressive to me still. I like the Dolphins by. I'll take them by 7 in this game.
And what are you smoking the reason you think the Dolphins are gonna win this game?
I think the Dolphins are better than people think. I think they have a good team. They have a decent defense and a good offense. And I don't like the Steelers.
Yeah, we know that. All right, Lawrence, who you got in this one?
I'm probably gonna have to go with the Steelers. I think it'll be a closer game, but I'll take the Steelers by 7. Like the Dolphins, they don't really. It's like Chad Henne's alright, and like the funny thing is, like Ricky Williams actually been doing better than Ronnie Brown, but like I don't know, Miami hasn't really like shown me that they could like really hang with the big boys, and plus the Steelers got Big Ben back now, so I don't see them beating the Steelers.
I agree with you totally. What you got there?
I wish I could say that Miami could smoke the Steelers, but I don't think that's going to happen.
It's like I think Ricky Williams might have a better game than he did last time he played the Steelers. I think he's smoking Miami.
All right,
I think it'll be that,
But I
Browns,
think
it'll be that
Steelers-
Browns effect. You play the Browns and you think you're good, and then this.
see, but they won 3 games before they beat the Browns.
You know what? I think Brandon Marshall's gonna have a big game.
Yeah,
That's true.
He
But
got Devon.
Probably will.
if Chad
but-
Henne does get time,
See,
the Steelers could be in trouble.
Let me see, Miami Massaquoi, Brian Robisky versus Brandon Marshall and Devon Best. I like Miami's they're pretty tough at home. I like Miami. To
They're
win.
0-2 at home. They 3 on the road. Somebody tough at home.
You know what?
next.
All right, next game. This is Derek
Man,
Special.
it was like Christine O'Donnell.
This is Derek Special. This is for the NFC West first place.
Arizona for 14.